What's up guys, ProdiJay here, or you can just call me Jay, and today I wanted to see how my Kindle Fire from 2013 would hold up in 2018. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now the tablet I'm using is the Kindle Fire HD7 3rd generation, and this tablet was released back in 2013, which surprisingly enough was selling for $140 per tablet. Well, fast forward to today, the 3rd generation Kindle Fire is now discontinued. It can only be purchased through third-party sellers, which the cheapest selling I could find at the time of this video is $40 on eBay. But the real question here is if it's worth it. Well, taking a look at the body of the Kindle Fire, it has a strong durable build on the back along with beveled edges so you can hold the tablet easily. But I will admit that the back is also pretty soft to touch and it's pretty easy to leave marks and fingerprints on the back. Also on the back you can find the Amazon logo right in the middle along with the volume control and power buttons on opposite sides of the tablet. The Kindle Fire also has 2 speakers in the bottom left and bottom right, which to me the sound quality isn't too loud whenever I'm playing games, but I do find it nice however when I'm watching a movie, but I usually just stick to the headphone jack for better quality. And finally, you would charge this device with micro USB. I would also like to note that this Kindle Fire model in particular does not have a built-in camera or microphone, which is quite taken for granted as most devices in 2018 have those features, but considering that this tablet was from 2013, I don't believe the quality from those features would be that good. Now moving on to the front of the device, we got a 7-inch IPS LCD screen with a resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels, only allowing for up to 720p video playback, which is one of the major downsides to the tablet as the normal resolution for most content nowadays is 1080p. And another downside to the Kindle Fire model is how big the bevels are, as they are about half an inch thick from the edge. But let's not judge this tablet too much on looks, but more judge it on its performance, which the performance of this Kindle Fire is not the best, especially when considering that the CPU is a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor with only 1 GB of RAM. But because there is only 1 GB of RAM, opening different apps can take a while to open, and the performance within different apps aren't the greatest, especially when compared to devices that we use today. And gaming is kind of a hassle, not just because the gameplay might seem a bit choppy, but more because there aren't too many options to download within the Amazon App Store, and this is definitely one of the biggest drawbacks of this tablet, as you don't have access to the Google Play Store and are limited to the apps that Amazon provides within their store. But another limiting factor that the Kindle Fire has is how it only comes with 8 GB of storage, so if you did manage to download some games, there wouldn't really be enough room. But I will note that this tablet isn't really meant for intense gaming, but more so for light gaming, watching movies, and of course ordering from Amazon, which shouldn't really be a surprise as this tablet is running on Fire OS 3.0 and is supposed to be based off of normal Android. But in this software, it's more targeted to people that use Amazon products frequently, as it does emphasize that within the software. For example, straight from the homepage, you can easily access the Amazon Store, Amazon Music, Prime Video, and more. But I want to talk about the battery life of this thing. When I looked up the specs for this Kindle Fire, it said that it had a battery life of up to 10 hours while doing different activities. Well, for me, I would say that I get about 6 to 8 hours, which the only things I normally do with this tablet is just watch Netflix or play a game or two. But of course, the battery probably degraded a bit since this tablet is from 2013. But from personal experience, I'm pretty sure that the older Kindle Fires had some problems because I had to call for 2 replacements because my tablet would instantly shut off around 30 to 40% battery life. But fast forward to today, the tablet has been working pretty fine. And interestingly enough, it might seem random, but I was surprised to find out that I was able to get root access on this Kindle the other day, which allows me to get a lot of leeway on what I can do on this tablet. So I guess you could say that's a good thing, as that opens up the possibilities of installing some custom ROMs on this tablet. But after going over all that, you may be wondering on if I find this 2013 tablet worth it in 2018. Well, going over the cons, this tablet has a lot of bezel compared to other devices in 2018. It's pretty easy to get smudges and fingerprints on the back of this tablet, but honestly that's pretty much how most phones are nowadays. The sound quality isn't really that loud, the performance of the tablet isn't really fast, there are barely any games to download because of the Amazon Play Store, and if we did download a game, the anti-aliasing in the game would look choppy and not clean. But for the pros, this tablet is pretty cheap if you buy it on eBay. It's a good device if you're not really the gaming type and you just want to watch movies or read books on it. It has a nice durable build that can easily fit the hand, and most importantly of all, it's pretty underrated. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that back in 2013, this tablet is retailing for about $140, especially for these specs. But considering that the tablet was from 2013 and it gives this type of performance for its price, I honestly think that it's worth it, assuming that you buy it off of eBay for around $40. Now, of course, I'm not saying that it would be worth it for just anyone because as we all know, we have phones and tablets that are way faster and better in performance in this thing. But considering that this tablet was from 2013 2018, I think it's worth it. It's not the best, but it's good for basic stuff like watching Netflix or using it for Amazon features like shopping. But now of course you can buy the 2018 Fire 7 tablet, which is going for about $50, but I will leave links to both the 2013 and 2018 versions of the tablet down below. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, drop a like and subscribe for more quality content like this, cause I do plan on making more tech videos like this one. So be sure to have notifications on so you won't miss any of my videos. My name's ProdiJay, and like always, stay classy.